Joining me now is Gary Shapley. He worked for the IRS for 14 years as a supervisory agent, the first IRS whistleblower to come forward, we should note, and who testified before a House committee last month alleging political bias in that Hunter Biden investigation. Gary, thank you for being here tonight. Are you satisfied with today's decision to elevate David Weiss to a special counsel?
So, yeah, thanks for having me, Caitlin. So, the reason why we came forward, especially Ziegler and I, was because we saw things in this investigation that we had not seen in our history with the IRS criminal investigation, and it just demanded that we come forward, or we wouldn't be meeting our oath of office. So the announcement today, really vindicated Special Agent Ziegler and I coming forward, and because some of these issues that were basically admitted to today were the crux of why we came forward. So when Attorney General Garland comes forward today, and what he did is he admitted that the American people were misled by what DOJ continually told them about this investigation, and it is what it is. You ask for a special counsel and you get it, but I don't. The most important thing is that the American people have confidence in this investigation, and that. They know that each person is treated the same under the law, and I don't know how DOJ can conclude that United States Attorney Weiss has that confidence of the American people, and that this special counsel appointment is really going to resolve any issues.
But Gary, he didn't admit anything when he came out. He restated that he does have the independence that David Weiss has claimed he has had to charge this wherever, to investigate, take this where this investigation goes. He said that David Weiss had simply asked him to be named a special counsel.
Well, Caitlin, I think it is an admission by him, because on October 7th, 2022, he said that he had to go to D.C. U.S. Attorney, President Biden appointed U.S. Attorney, meaning he wasn't the deciding official. He even said that on that day. Then we know that he had to go to California to that President Biden U.S. Attorney, and we learned that we were told that he also turned him down. And then we have Attorney General Garland in front of Congress on April 26, 2022, and March 1st, 2023, telling Congress and the American people that they can have confidence in this investigation because it's being ran by a Trump appointee and he has a charging authority. So if he has that charging authority, why does he need to be given this special counsel authority? And it's just confusing.
Well, you said he was told that you were told that he was turned down. Who told you that?
United States Attorney Weiss, October 7th, 2022. I documented that right then. That's correct, by a D.C. U.S. Attorney. And that then he requested special counsel authority from Maine DOJ. They denied it and told him to follow the process. That is evidence that's corroborated. There were 7 people there. 2 people at that meeting have corroborated what happened so far, and there's been no contradictions that what he said during that day is not accurate.
Well, I think there's confusion here, because you said that after this meeting, that you had asked about it, and that Weiss stated he is not the deciding person on whether charges are filed. But he has said the opposite of that. I mean, he told Jim Jordan in a letter, "I have been granted ultimate authority over this matter, including responsibility for deciding when, where, and whether to file charges."
And then you have the June 7th letter before our testimony, the House Ways and Means Committee was released, where United States Attorney Weiss says he has full authority. After our testimony is released and he realizes what was released by House Ways and Means Committee, on the June 30th letter, he says again that he has that full authority, but in the next paragraph, he immediately says, "But my authority is geographically limited to Delaware." And then he says, well, he has to partner, it's departmental practice to partner with a U.S. attorney of venues elsewhere. And that's what we're really seeing here. We're seeing a correction by DOJ, because the statements that they've said all along, are not consistent with the decision that was just made by Attorney General Garland, or he wouldn't have had to make it.
Well, it's just, it's Biden appointed Attorney General agreeing that he had the ability to charge wherever, with the Trump-appointed U.S. Attorney agreeing that. One thing this does compel is a written report, and that will be made public, at least most of it, according to Attorney General Garland. Will that be sufficient for you?
Look, the American people have to have confidence that this investigation is fair, and you have United States Attorney Weiss, who has investigated this for 5 years, and the plea deal that he approved, as soon as it went to an objective party, the judge, the court, it immediately was found to be lacking, and it fell apart, for lack of better words, and reading what's in the public record. So, like, I don't know how now we have any confidence that Weiss is now going to go and look at this independently. He is not independent. We have provided evidence to the House Ways and Means Committee and the House Oversight Committee
he is independent.
About well, he's still the U.S. Attorney in Delaware, and we've provided multiple pieces of evidence to show that he's provided preferential treatment, that they stymied investigative steps. That's all under United States Attorney Weiss. So is he now going to not stymie the investigative steps? I don't think that is likely to occur.
It's just remarkable to hear, because I mean, he's a Trump-appointed U.S. attorney, and you're saying he's giving preferential treatment to Hunter Biden. We have a lot more questions for you. Unfortunately, Gary Shapley, we are out of time, but thank you for joining us tonight, and hope you come back.
Thank you, Caitlin.